Welcome back to the Iris Square video tutorial. As we mentioned in the previous video, you can always check the observed and the inverted profiles and make a monochromatic image of your data. And you can toggle by pressing M between the monochromatic profiles, monochromatic image, to the model atmosphere. You can move along the third dimension of this data cube, what is the sample wavelength. I'm gonna come back and you can see you are moving, and here you are arriving to the K line. And in the previous video I said that that was the KB, that's wrong. This is the KR position of the magnesium 2K line. I'm changing the threshold, so you can go again to the K3 image in the core and to the KV. This is KV, that stands for violet, the violet side of the line, and this is the red side of the line. Okay, as I told in the previous video, we are interested maybe in selecting interesting position. So for example, I come here and I see that this profile is interesting, or whatever. Okay, I might be interested in these profiles for any reason, because the fit is good or the fit is bad, and then I want to select this position. To that goal, what I can do is just press S for store or storing. So I press S, and then you can see here that the position has been stored. Okay, if I move to another position, for example here, you can store this position as well. As you can see, is the 0.155150, and this is the point display, as you can see in the iris model atmosphere window. Here is always given the position where the mouse is located. And finally, I can go back to the temperature. So here, and I can go up in the atmosphere by pressing Z and change a little bit this threshold. This is only for visualization. And then let me try to find something interesting. Okay, this is interesting for some reason. So then I store again this position pressing S. I have stored 3 points. Now I'm gonna quit iris2model function by pressing Q for quit. And these positions, the 3 selected positions, are stored in the output of this function, because I type cell for selection as the variable taking the output of the function. If I do help cell, you will see that I have an array of structures. And if I do now help cell 0 or 1, you will see that is stored the position that I click on the displayed image, the position in the raster, but in this case is the same because I have only one raster inverted in this iris2 model structure. And I will have as well stored the model atmosphere for that particular position. This is the optical depth. Okay, here. This is the dimension containing the four variables of the model atmosphere: temperature, line of sight velocity, microturbulence, and electron density. Their corresponding uncertainty, the optical depth corresponding to this model, the observed profile, the inverted profile, the wavelength where this observed profile were sampled and the representative profile were interpolated, and the chi-square for this particular point. In addition, you have other technical information. You have all this information because this structure is a level info number 2, and therefore you are having all this information stored in the output point. In the next video, you will learn how to show other images stored in the iris2 model structure. Bye!